Just Bake Channel. Watermelon over here.
Pumpkin in the hand.
Versus. What verses? Welcome to the show, folks.
Watermelon versus Pumpkin podcast. We keep it racial, like a retard saying the name Rachel.
Rachel. I had to say it because I don't know if some of y'all would have got that one.
You might get it. But listen, we usually do this at the end. We got to do this at the beginning this time. Click like, click subscribe, click share, send it to your friends. Also, if you click below, we're going to have the link where you can just get this audio only if you want to. If you want to put it on your phone, listen to it in the car, listen to it on the treadmill, inspirational, wherever you want to.
Yeah.
It's going to be in the link below, but also it's watermelonversuspumpkin.com is where you're going to be able to get it. So watermelonvspumpkin.com. We don't spell it cool. We don't misspell anything on purpose. It's just going to be what it is.
Anybody taking that .com? Because we do this for the blind, too. We love all y'all niggas.
Exactly.
Because on this show and every other show, y'all all niggas. He's a nigga. Feel that?
Remember that show that we did where we used to have this little routine where Raps would say the N-word because he can, and I would, Pastry would say the N-word because he can, and I would pretend that I was jealous of it and say, man, you sound good saying the N-word, and then he would tell me that I could say it, and then somebody from the side would go, no, social justice warrior.
Oh, they were. He was a little critically acclaimed himself. He had a little name. We gonna put your name out there, but I said, I believe it was like, yo, fuck it, go ahead, you say that shit, you say it. He's like, no, like slow motion. He did everything but tackle him and snatch a microphone.
You can't say that.
I can pretend to want to be one, but you can't say the word.
Oh, my God.
I believe he fit into that category. Perhaps, I don't know.
They all do.
They all do. Culture vulture, you. Oh, man. Yeah. So things as well, man. Good week. We had a good week.
It's a new week. Talk about it.
As you could fucking see.
Talk about it.
You see what I'm doing. You usually see me with the pastry hat bars. But I'm a fanatic, and I'm a fanatic for birds. And the one particular bird, nigga, we talking about an eagle, nigga. Ah! I don't think the eagle sounds like that, but you see it represent this motherfucker. I'm stupid like I play for the team. I'm not. But that's what fanatics do. We pretend we're really in that locker room, cuz. It's been a long time.
They say we when referring to the team, dog.
I'm part of the team now. They don't even know it. When they say Eagle Nation, nigga, they are talking to me. Listen.
When the Eagle Nation turns into the Ego Nation.
Egotistical, nigga.
Y'all see it. It's already, we warmed it up.
We warmed it up.
That's
y'all.
preheated.
No more hard wax bobbing around till shit get right. We don't need to yell at this nigga. He prepared. And I was prepared to watch that game yesterday, and nobody was prepared for my man Nicky Foles, backup quarterback.
NF.
No, coming through in the clutch and embarrassing the Minnesota Vikings, who they said was going to demolish us. And they said the Falcons was going to demolish us. Now what? We got Tom, nigga. You pretty motherfucker. We got Tom, and we are ready for you, Tom. I'm going to make the call to the city of brotherly love. Did not show you any love. This is the third Super Bowl for the Eagles. We ain't win one yet. But it's 3 appearances.
This is episode 3.
Episode 3, so these coming 3, so it's going to be
Triforce.
golden. Listen. It's
Father, Son, Holy what?
Listen, it's going to be real. Super Bowl 2 weeks from now, and I'm there. I'm not even booked off of work. I don't know. Who am I? Stupid niggas deluxe.
Now, do you know why do they take a week off?
That's all. To me, that's all promotional publicity shit. You know, they do the Super Bowl week. It's like the big build-up, you know?
Yeah.
Big Super Bowl week, and they have all these little fun things going on down where the Super Bowl is, and, you know, all these press conferences. They got to have the build-up, you know? And what they do now, which is new, which I'm not a super fan of, the Pro Bowl game is next week. It's no longer after the Super Bowl.
Yeah, see, me and my boy Cheddar were talking about that yesterday. I thought that's what had happened because everybody doesn't watch it still.
Right, and it's like, how can we do this? How about that week that football's not playing, we play something?
Yeah,
you know. And I think it worked for them because I think people are watching it more. But you got a lot of the guys that are in the Super Bowl that won't show up. See, I mean, and there's nothing better than those bragging rights of that motherfucker to show up to the Pro Bowl with a ring like, yeah, I'm not going to play. I just played last week, and I won a ring, and I'm here to tell y'all it feels good, you know, on the sideline. So it's going to go down, man. Tom Brady. You know what? I got to give a little.
TB.
I hate the motherfucker, but I respect it, bro. This is his 8th Super Bowl appearance. 8. He won 5 of them. I'm hoping he loses this one, number 3. But it's unheard of, man. These guys have been good since 2000. They had one time they missed the playoffs in 18 years, and they had an 11-5 record that year. Just they didn't make the cut.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And it's like, I don't know if they cheat their way to the top, whatever the fuck they do, but their formula works.
Formula One.
And I hate them, and I love to see them lose. And that's it. You know?
Yeah, even yesterday, it was weird listening to the game, the Patriots game.
Oh.
You just know it's going to happen.
And I don't want it. I don't want it to happen to me.
Yeah.
But you feel they do it. I mean, last year in the Super Bowl, down 28 points. Who comes back from that? These niggas do. You know what I mean? They were down 20-10 yesterday in the 4th quarter. Jacksonville. They did some dumb stuff. There was like some calls and some late hits. You could tell they're a young team. They do stupid things.
Did you see the footage of the refs celebrating with the Patriots stuff?
No, I did
That's
not.
been a
Some virals?
yeah, little
outta
virals.
What'd he do?
They just getting too excited and running up to the guy, and like one of them like patted Tom Brady on the chest and shit. It was weird.
That's terrible. He probably fucking ripped his shirt open. There it goes. The little Patriot logo tatted on his chest.
Hey, yo, Tom,
Yeah.
good job.
Oh, my God. And that was the thing they were saying because from what I heard in that whole game, there was not one flag against the Patriots.
Really?
Offense or defense?
Wow.
I don't know. You tell me. Is that weird or are they just that good? It could be weird. It's
That's
almost
real. That
impossible.
happened. I didn't.
That's
listen to the
what
whole
I was
game.
told. I didn't check the stats. I had seen it somewhere. Somebody said it. That might have just been a hater. Like most of the NFL fans are haters of the Patriots because when you're good like that, it's easy to hate you because you're not my team, so I hate you. You know, you know what I mean? I don't root for you.
Yeah, when the Yankees were winning nonstop, it was like fuck the Yankees. That's how it goes.
right? You know, and it's that
Right.
you want you want that to be your team. Like nobody, if that's your team shining like that, you're not gonna be like, I hate my team for being so good. Niggas don't say that. You know what I mean?
Ride with your squad.
Yeah. So pay attention to the Eagles and fly with me. That's all.
Birdman, guns in
That's
the bushes.
all. That's all. Sports is right there. Oh, no, what's dope too is the tight end for the Philadelphia Eagles. His wife, Zach Ertz is his name. His wife is a professional women's soccer player. And she had like this emotional breakdown before a game. She found out her man was in the Super Bowl and she's about to go compete.
Oh.
So she found out all emotional, like, I gotta compete now. I believe it was before the game. I don't know if it was that. I believe it was before the game. So she was like emotional wreck. And she said she knew because they were giving her the look like, she said people were smiling extra hard at her, like, why? You know, like, now your man's in the Super Bowl.
He made it.
Now go kick some goals,
Baby, he made it.
That's like an athletic family. Your kids are destined to be something.
Right? I want to watch them fuck. That's gonna be something.
Just true athletes going like she's swinging
Right?
from the ceiling, doing some shit I could never do position wise.
They got fucking damn enough.
So this is not gonna even stop. Let me go take a break and come back and watch y'all more.
Right?
Shit is crazy, but shout out to them, the
Shit is
Ertz
wild
family.
out here. So in 2 weeks, and then JT performing
Timberlake,
halftime.
yes.
Hopefully he's got some guests with him.
Hopefully a titty pop. Oh, who said that?
Titty poppin', titty poppin'.
For y'all don't know, that was the last time Timberlake did the halftime shows with Janet, and that was the big controversial. Booby pop out, pop out, pop out. I think he's gonna do a good job. It's Timberlake, man, and he's a good actor on Saturday Night Live. Like he always got a career there.
Yep.
You ever see him on skits? Like, dude, kind of funny, man. Like, oh,
Yeah.
pulled
He's
it
got
off.
some cool music. It's all right. It'd be funny to see if NSYNC pops up. That shit would be funny as hell.
get him in there, reunion, dog.
Right? Because there's a couple of them just like, let me know. Just let me know. I mean, no, look, I'm not saying anything, but I mean, if you need me, you need me. I'll be there. Listen, guy, I'm just saying that,
Gargling on their motherfucking liquids, like, I'm ready, man. I've been, me. I've been
JT,
practicing.
remember that time on tour? Yeah, we used to be friends. Come on.
Them dudes have been warming up for the last 10 years. Whenever you're ready,
Bye-bye.
just call me whenever you're ready.
JT, if you want to do it, just,
Yeah.
you good? You're going to do
Yeah.
Super Bowl alone or you with me? You want?
Yeah.
Did you? Okay.
Oh, my God.
Cool. Bye, whatever.
Hi. We're going to transition into a hi. Hi, Bill Cosby.
Whoa.
Can I say hi to Bill? You want to say hi Bill? Hey. I don't know if you ever see this, Bill, but hi. So Bill Cosby, y'all, is
PC.
is going to make a first appearance doing a comedy show since his trial, and he's got a retrial coming up.
Retrial?
You know, so Bill Cosby's going to attempt to make people laugh in a moment where they're not going to laugh.
It's going to be interesting to see if his material is about what's happening now,
Oh, God.
or if he just
If he
does
got
because he doesn't really seem to grasp what's happening.
Right.
So
he's screaming, hey.
it'd be interesting to see if he does a set about what's going on right now, or if he's just like, you ever notice how, you know what I mean? Like, doing that whole like, what was his bit back in the day? You ever notice how the guy wins the Super Bowl and then, he gets on TV and then it's, thanks, Mom, but Dad was the one that was playing catch with him all day. It'd be interesting to see if he does that or if he does
He does like, what's
you
funny?
ever get accused of
You know what's funny about those drugs? They accuse me of getting them in the bottle when they're not looking.
and I would Camille is a down ass bitch.
She was around every time when I drunk the bitches. Get the bitches. I'm gonna put it in the drink and let him poke. I'm gonna put it pop. Nah.
Oh man.
Yeah. I should just see how it's gonna go, man.
Did they
I didn't see a
say,
date.
like, how I'd like to see how big the venue is. Like if
It's
he's
supposed to
doing,
be a dedication to a jazz musician. I forgot the guy's name. Some dedication show he's going to be doing part of.
so he might just go out and do a 8-minute.
little quick in and out flesh wound joint. Like, yeah, we say a couple jokes. Yeah,
Kind of like his rape, a little in and out flesh wound joint.
You just walk away like, what just happened? That's what most of the Sorry. I don't mean to be insensitive to any of that. If he did wrong to some of y'all, I do apologize to anybody who was done wrong by Bill. He's a childhood hero, and so it was hard for me to believe, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's
I don't
tough.
know. I don't know. He could be that dude, man.
Well, it's a thing of he was Dr. Cosby for so long, and he's not fucking Dr. Cosby. It's
Right.
People get that stuff mixed up. With
Yeah.
He's not the person that he was on TV. He was getting
Listen.
it, but that's the thing too, where he was plenty famous, where he can get pussy whenever he wanted to.
Right.
So that's his thing.
Right,
then.
right,
Like his thing is fucking
Like his that's his rocks off. It's
Yeah.
like, no, I enjoy drugging them, and it's like a thing when they're unconscious. It's fun, and there's people that have this. I forgot there's something called the rule something.
Ja.
Maybe this is the Ja rule. According to the Ja, now he's got a title. According to the Ja rule, that is supposedly anything you could think of, there's some sort of sexual
There's
fantasy.
There's someone would be into it.
Into it, right? Like feet in cereal. Like, oh my
Yeah.
God, there's a wave of people that get aroused from putting their feet in a bowl of cereal. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like
Pepto-Bismol in the shower. Just
Right.
just use it for shampoo
right.
instead.
It's like strange addictions kind of shit. You know what I
Yep.
mean? It's like, yeah, no. If you take Pepsi C and put it in your ass and then squeeze your cheeks.
You ever put an Alka-Seltzer up your asshole, yo? Let it fizz, y'all.
Let the bubbles drip. I don't understand what's going on with that. So Bill's gonna do that, and this is right before his retrial. And then they said in the original trial, they had one lady come forth and speak from the Temple University. She accused him of raping her. I guess that all got thrown out. The mistrial, I think it was.
I think it was a mistrial.
Yeah, but this time around, Bill, they got your ass. What they trying to do is bring 19 ladies up to take the stand, and it's gonna be interesting to see on a not so light note of not something that's really not funny, but I just want to see the world's gonna see your taste in women, Bill.
Yeah, the world's gonna see your lineup.
Right.
The world's gonna see your lineup.
Hey, listen, we saw Tiger's lineup, and people like, Tiger.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
It's not that bad, Tiger. I mean, I gotta get it. I mean, your wife is hot, but at least you kind of didn't step down like Usher.
Yeah.
Oof. Whatever
What's up
happened
with Usher?
What happened
fucking
with that?
marrying like women older than his mother and shit. He had a
He's got
weird.
some-
He had the mother thing going on
He
where
did.
like not that he wanted to fuck his own mom, but he needed a mother figure.
Right,
He needed a
right.
matriarch.
And, and it's like, come on now, black people. You know how we do. We got big old mama in the kitchen cooking it up. Like,
Yep.
my mama white, but I've seen the culture. I'm part of the culture. Don't do that to me. Big mama in the kitchen. Because somebody asked me that one time. A white girl asked me, she goes, what is it with like brothers and why do you like the big girls like that? I didn't have it in my heart to tell her that. Well, a lot of brothers feel big white girls are easy.
What you know about a tax return, boo?
But nah, some brothers feel that way. Some big white girls are, and plus it's like a lot of white boys don't like some of that meat. So it's like they are really damaged. And brother, like, listen, I'm gonna take care of that. I got the utensils.
If they feel desired, you know what I mean? It helps
Right.
out.
Yeah, and I mean, shit, I just like me as a big woman. It ain't a mommy issue for me. I love you, ma, but I just love
Not
big
like
women.
that.
Nah, I just like to grab on or something. That's just a nigga preference. I like.
Yeah, Usher, he definitely he went from Chili, which once again, I'd love to watch them fuck. And then and then I remember, like the next 2 or 3 women he was with were like I don't want to say senior citizens, but they were definitely,
Right.
wine, not
Yeah, it was up there. And then that last girl, kind of precious in the face. It's bars there. It was kind of like, ooh, Usher, word? Hey,
Yeah.
but she can have a big heart and a big box and big lips.
Yeah,
Who
you
knows?
never know.
Who
She
knows?
could have had that
Whatever his thing is.
yeah.
He latched on to it. But to answer that, when they say, why do brothers like big white women? Because we do. And we got big dicks, so we can take care of it. It just makes sense. Big women, big dicks.
Big dick status.
It go hand in hand. I don't understand. Oh, man. So
That shit is funny.
shout out to Bill.
Shout out to Bill.
He gonna get it right, man. And
Yeah, that's it. I do. I mean, I wonder if it's confidence or if it's he's just fucking gone in the head. Like he
Yeah.
just thinks everyone forgets and everything's okay. But that's the other thing too. Where I wonder what happens if he is guilty. Because how old is he?
80. 80 for my Españolos.
Do they send people that are 80 to jail?
I mean, he's like in a flesh prison already. I think he's locked up right now, bro, in his own body.
Yo, he does have. You know how like those old dogs have the eyes where you're like, that's milky. You know what I'm saying? Where he's definitely got the old milky dog eye going on.
Droopy.
Yeah.
Was the Huckleberry Hound there?
He's got that like dog that's, when a dog hits, when you're like, how old's your dog? Like, yeah, dog's 16 years old. And you're like, ooh, that's
You gotta
that
see
milky
it.
eye.
It's like you kind of feel bad for him. I know he attacked the mailman, but I feel bad for him.
Yep.
Like Bill's fucked up, but he should have had these charges smacked on him back in 90-something when you should have nipped it in the bud, ladies. That's all I'm saying. I know there's like some kind of guilt thing that they say they go through because like you said, we said before with the whole, I don't want to be perceived a certain way because I kind of did what I did to get this, or it's victim's guilt or some shit they call it like that.
White guilt. I know about it.
White guilt. I've been bred to believe this shit. Oh man.
No, I think I went through a little white guilt the other day. I was out doing the Uber deliveries, and there's diner in Shelton that I went to. I'm walking in, and there's this guy. He's probably about DMX's age. He's probably like 45, maybe close to 50.
X that old, huh?
But he's dressed like way younger than his age. But he's got a
skinny
Scully
jeans?
on. He's got
Okay.
a vest. A Bubble Goose vest. He's
on the
and
park.
with a hoodie underneath it. So you know that look, the Bubble Goose vest with a hoodie underneath
new
it.
young
But-
boy. Yep.
So I'm walking up, he's walking out, and he holds the door and he's like, "What's up, player?" And here in all my whiteness, bro, I glided on that feeling for the rest of the day. I felt so fucking good for the rest of the day. I was just like, yeah, that feels good.
From that point on, for the next 4 hours, you should have just pointed and head nodded at everybody because that's what we do.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay.
Okay, now, all right. That's like, what, it's in black people, that's like one of our code and shit. It's like, all right, now, okay, all right. And like, that says so much and so little. You know what I mean?
That's that. I see you.
I see you, all right. Yeah,
That's
struggle's real. We out here.
That's
All
that
right.
nostril flare. That's
Speaking of the struggle, so at my job today at this cafeteria that we have at the job, I go up there. My man be looking out for me. He always like, he's it's just like we still operate. For y'all don't know, I'm leaking this shit out to white America just to let y'all know, white America, we still operate on the Underground Railroad system. Like to get shit
The hookup
moving.
still happens.
Listen, he met me by the trash can. It was like, yo, and he was doing the whole mumble whisper. I'm like, you want some chicken? So I was like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, of course you don't want.
Yeah.
So you want some chicken? Yo, sit right here. I'm gonna come back here. You know, he didn't even say words. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. So I waited by this trash receptacle, and here he comes marching back with a brown bag wrapped up like it was like an eighth of that, you know what I mean, or a nice little kilo wrapped up in that brown bag,
like it was a pack.
You know, but see, the thing is, he can't hand it to me. This is part of Underground Railroad, like I said.
Yep.
There's no exchange in the public eye. We got to do this shit real secretively.
Mm-hmm.
So he places on this rack by the trash can, and he comes back around the corner and gives me the head nod, like, yo, it's over there. Bro, I went over there. I expected to be like some chicken tenders cooked.
Yeah.
No. It was like some raw chicken that they was like, they just, he's like, yo, it's fresh from today. Like, they ain't throw it out yet. I'm like, cool. And it was like a good pound worth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was like,
It was
right.
chicken that you had to go and cook, though.
But the wrap-up game was something special. He had it in a the strawberry container, the plastic one.
Wow.
The chicken was in there, in the brown bag, but not just loosely in the brown bag. It was on top of a magazine to catch the juices. Dripping. He thought this out, and the way he snuck it on his cart was on the bottom shelf. It was real, man.
Wow.
That's
Do
my
they
man.
have cameras over there? Or is
Nah. He does it all the time. He comes downstairs and gives me soups, and you know, Mike, he go, how you think about that soup? You want some of that soup? Yeah. And it's just that part of me where it's like I feel so bad, but a part of my soul is like, we don't turn down nothing.
Right?
Yes, I want that shit.
That's so fucking. It's even funnier that the shit was raw. It was like,
right, because I had no idea.
Yeah.
I'm like sitting there like, yeah, let me get some chicken tenders. Word, I can, I heat
Yep.
the bad boys up, get some barbecue sauce. I'm in there. Then I was like, oh, this nigga gave me some raw chicken, which it was appreciated. Like, yo, Cat,
Yeah,
my
yeah.
man. Yo, Cat, my man. Thank you for the chicken.
just
bro.
wasn't expecting a $3.99 a pound special of ShopRite.
Listen, I cooked that shit tonight, and I made some homemade peanut butter sauce to even out my ethnicity.
Sometimes you gotta.
Listen, shout out to my man Kung Fu. He know why.
Right? Shout out to any chicken gifts, man. If you get gifted chicken, like, fuck.
Word, like,
That's a good
when
feeling.
that flyer come and Popeye got a hella coupons, we all know Popeye's
Right?
expensive. You get them Popeye coupons, it's a religious experience.
That $5 box.
Oof, the po' boy. What's your top Popeye's meal, would you say? Like,
Oh,
what's the
man.
go-to? That's not seasonal, but just, or maybe it's seasonal.
It's got to be the strips, man. Because I like the bone chicken, but it's got to be cooked just right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes you might get it's not undercooked to where it's not done, but it's
Right.
like, I like it a little bit fried hard. So
This nigga's black.
the chicken strips are always fried relatively hard,
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
that's with the blackened ranch.
Rip and chicken.
What about you?
I am. The strips are good. You know what I had there that was really good one time? It was the honey battered kind of. It was chicken and waffle.
The waffle
batter.
ones? Yeah.
Yes, those were my favorite for a little bit. But I'm all about the good old breast assist, man. I'm just like a good old nice chicken breast. Pop it in there. I'm probably gonna get the runs in an hour, maybe 20 minutes, but it's worth it. You know what I
definitely
mean?
worth it.
Get that biscuit. If they cook it just right, if they do a little long, you get dried out.
That's the worst is when you get, because you know what the biscuit could be.
Right.
So when the biscuit becomes the dry ass biscuit, yeah, it's
like
rough.
save them dry biscuits for KFC. We ain't supposed to do this in Popeyes, man. Popeyes is all about good biscuits, and give me that little packet of honey, put in there, or the strawberry jam, because we different. We don't all like grape.
For real.
That we kind of do, but
But who knows?
But Popeyes is real. But I tell you what's not real is the West family.
The West.
West, way west. Shout out to the KKK.
Why?
Kim and Kim and Kanye and Chloe's and why are we shouting at the KKK?
Exactly. Why we shout out the KKK?
No, not those guys. I mean, I love them niggas anyways, even though they hate. But nah, they just had a new child, but she didn't have it herself. She had a surrogate. because
She got money like that. Didn't
well,
want
she
to.
tried to say she had complications and she didn't want to risk it. The
Yeah.
last two were complications, so which it's totally naive to me. I have no idea about the surrogate life.
Yep.
So I know it's the eggs from her, right? They go inside this woman that carries it, right? And it's his sperm injected, right?
Mm-hmm.
But do any features or any traits from the person carrying this baby ever transfer into that baby?
Who knows? I mean,
I always wondered that.
shit is weird. So
That
it
is
could
weird.
be,
Like, it's not my baby, but it's my baby.
right? It's not my baby, but it was born inside. And there's always got to be a connection to the mother. You figure,
Right. Because
and not the but to the person that carried the baby.
carries it, right? Because you know how it is. Like sometimes you might have a fascination fetish for like I don't know chocolate or something or pretzels with chocolate mix, and that was like your mother's go-to when she was pregnant with you.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like my mother's thing was like what she said was like I think it was chocolate, but I'm not a big chocolate fan. But there's certain chocolate she liked that was my go-to, and I'm like, and I almost felt like it's because you were eating it a lot when I was in you.
Yep.
And there's certain things that just, certain nutrients and they probably pay people to monitor her. You know what I mean?
Dude, I'm sure she wasn't like making late night runs to McDonald's or nothing.
Their personal assistant, that woman was treated like whoever, they didn't say her name, but whoever she was, that surrogate mother, they treated her like gold and she was like on a pedestal on some realness.
Did they know her before, or is that like a Craigslist ad of like, hey,
Who want to have Kanye and Kim, baby?
for real?
They probably had like interviews.
Yeah,
would
yeah.
assume, resumes. So many times you've done
Casting couch.
Kanye's like, Kim, I gotta sleep with him. It's like to make it real, baby. How we gonna have a kid? I don't want to put it in a jar. I don't
Right.
jerk off, Kim. I gotta sleep with her. You could watch,
Exactly.
But they named the baby because the first baby's name is North, right? It's Northwest. Second baby, I don't know if you knew this, was Saint.
I did not.
The 2-year-old is 4-year-old is North. The 2-year-old is Saint West. And this new baby is a girl. Her name is Chicago. Chicago West.
What's the name of Jay-Z's second baby? Is it something real stupid?
I don't know. I forgot they had a second baby.
It's
It's Blue Ivy and then
I think it's Sir or something. Like,
is it really?
yeah,
That's tough.
it's real dumb.
It's just I know there's a lot of names that are already taken and used, but it's like I know artists. Whereas we're all artists. We like to think different.
Mm-hmm.
But my daughter's name is Delilah, and you know how I got different? I made it with a Y instead of an I.
Right.
And that makes it different. But I don't. There's Saint West. I mean, I can say the kids are gonna get bullied, but they're probably gonna be in private schools.
Yeah, they'll probably never be in a
Public school
in a
environment, yeah.
situation until they get older around people that their parents wouldn't want them around.
Right. The people that are actually they're gonna really like being around because they're gonna have official opinions.
Yep.
You know what I mean? It's like as a kid, it's like, well, your dad and mom are really famous, so I'm gonna kind of say whatever you want me to say to hang out with you.
Yeah, yeah. You're gonna be in a bubble for a long time.
Yeah. I mean, and that's some sad shit. You think about it, like the parents of the kids that are friends with Kanye and Kim's kids are probably more fucking fanatic and ridiculous than the kids themselves. You're gonna go over to Kim and Kanye's kid. I'm gonna come with you, and I'm gonna talk their ear off.
Yep.
And, go hang out and pester them and do stupid shit, fan mail shit. Who knows?
Right. Imagine, and that's got to be a pain in the ass for them. Like Kanye having to go to like a little kid's birthday party with a bunch of people that he doesn't know. Just like fuck.
Right, and they're all swarming them because of superstardom. I kind of say I don't feel bad, but I kind of see it as like it's a pity party a little bit. I don't feel bad for anybody. Don't get this wrong. I don't feel bad for any millionaire out there making money.
No.
Fuck you, because I want to be rich too. But anybody that makes money because of the fact of deciphering and weaning out the people that are actually real around you. You know what I mean? That's gotta be a difficult task, man. Like if you're single and you're rich, how the hell are you really finding somebody? You're rich, not even just rich, but rich and famous. How are you going to find somebody that actually you can kind of think to get to know on a different level without thinking like, oh, this bitch is around me for my money.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or vice versa. She might like, this guy just around me. He going to sweet talk the hell out of me to get my bread. Like Stedman. I mean, whatever. We don't know that for sure. He probably got bread.
Stedman's been down since day one.
He day one nigga. He is a day one nigga. This is true. So,
But still, why aren't they married?
She ain't stupid. You ain't get half my shit.
Right?
We know what the spousal support gonna go there. Like, Stedman, listen, we know who holding weight there. You gonna be like, well, you gonna get marry me and then leave me and then take? Nah, not my empire. No, sir.
That's funny.
You know, but hey, that's a, you know, I always said that, but it's like it's tough to see that situation of it all with the who's real. How do you know? It's got like you said, it's got to be day one people, man. That's something I could think of because other than that, y'all phony.
I know, and the meeting all the Instagram models and shit of like, word, you really like me? Yeah.
Oh, God.
Probably not, ho.
Probably not. I like what you about, though.
Like, word, you sucked my dick on the first night because you really liked me? Cool.
Yo, she said I was special. Before or after?
Right.
While? She just got you right. Oh, man. Speaking of sucking dick. It was a smooth transition. I had to get it in there. It was meant to be. Accusations is coming out, man. Woo.
Accusations against everybody, man.
But Diddy is on the platform right now. See, I don't know why. You might give me a couple more names. I know the Diddy was the one I was talking about. But, yeah, 50 been airing him out. Well, 50's funny to me. He airs everybody out, you know. It's part of what he does, you know. Shout out to 50 doing what he do. Part of that cancer crew. That's what we do. But did you see the video with Diddy talking to...
I haven't seen it with him talking to Fabulous, no.
He was on Nori's show, NORE. Now we on the run eating. He was on his show. Was like his show was a drinking show.
Yep. Drink Champs,
which is a pretty dope show. Actually, I dig that one. But so Diddy, I guess, changes when he gets a couple drinks in him. Like he was getting emotional, and it's funny because you could see the look on Jadakiss and Fabulous face, just like they would look dumbfounded and lost. Like, yo. What is
something weird's going on.
Yeah, like Diddy's talking strange, telling Fabulous, why don't you hang out with me? You don't hang out with me on your birthday party. You don't hang with me. You know, and then he's like chasing around the Jamaican dude or yo Rasta, lifting up his thing. And it almost sounded like he said big dick crew, but I can't understand. Maybe that's not what he said. But he's like, yo, I see you trying to get pretty. You want me to embrace that pretty Rasta look. You know, that kind, gentle, pretty Rasta look. You try and get me to brand that for you. Some shit like that. But
yeah.
The Jamaican dude, well, I don't know who it was, but you see he was kind of trying to run away from Diddy. And Diddy got up and chased him to bring him back around to the camera and do some weird shit.
Whoa.
But I don't know, man. But, you know, you got money like that, who knows, man?
Yeah, that's some weird shit.
Illuminati?
Mind, soul, and body?
You got to be gay. But you know what's funny?
No, but there's been those rumors about Puff forever. Like about the parties and shit and how things get weird after a couple drinks. I don't know, man.
Did you ever hear the story that Exhibit told?
I feel like I have, but hey, run it back.
That was an older one. But listen, since we talking currently about Diddy on some old shit. But anyways, Exhibit said they were hanging. And he was with what's her name? Superhead. They were all hanging out or whatever, and you know, he tried to kick it to her, and then he said Diddy came up to him and was like, "Yo, you be careful. She dangerous. She do some crazy shit." You know, he's like, "She put fingers in your ass while you give me your head," and he was kind of like, "Oh, what the fuck? You know what you talking about?"
You could throw a block on that.
Yeah, right,
you could throw a block on that.
So he
That's
said he
not
asked her. She was laughing. She said, "I explain it to you later."
Yep.
So obviously, in his head is like, okay. Diddy had that shit done to him. That's why he said to be careful. Maybe he wanted to read me to see if I like the shit too. But he was like, you know, he said, come hang out at the crib. You know, him and his little crew. All right, we're going to hang out. Went to Diddy's house. We're chilling. And then Diddy was like, yo, let me get ready. We're going to go hit the scene. We're going to hit the club. It's like, all right. He goes, we get to this club in Miami. He goes, and we're sitting there, we're looking around. You know, dudes kissing. All right, whatever. It's Miami. That's what happens. Look again, a couple ladies kissing. Parent, kissing. Same-sex genders everywhere. So he's like, I don't know, nigga, brought me to the gay club. You know, he said, you know, I ain't homophobic, but I was just uncomfortable, so I slid up out of there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you kind of want to know if that's where you're going. It's, yeah, it might not be, you know, homophobic or anything like that, but you'd want to know the.
Bro, prep me. So I can, like, give me the option to either, like, bug out or be like, all right. Like, you know, hey, listen, man, I don't care about that. I don't care about none of that shit, man. I mean, I can hang out with somebody straight at a gay club.
Right.
Like, yeah, we cool. We in here. Like, yeah, let's get some drinks. But, you know, I'm not going to go there solo. Like, I just need to get a drink, man. I need to get out. I'm not trying to be vulnerable for a nigga.
You know someone run up on you just like, what's up, big chocolate?
So what did she do? Did she hurt you? I make it all go away. And what's scary is like, nah, I'm good, man. You know, they got motherfuckers out there that look like straight women.
Yeah.
You know, and that's not right. You
Dude,
know,
even I'm on Tinder and, you know, you do a thing where you hit the picture and then the little bio comes up.
Yep.
A lot of transgenders that you would not even know. It's
But at
weird.
least they announced it though, right?
Yeah, at least they
This is what
announced
I-
it because
this is what I
that's,
do.
man, people get killed like that. Like, you fuck around and
story.
realize you got your dick sucked by a dude. Because like we said, man, transgender is, you know, but the transgender definition is like, I feel like a woman. So right now you're going to have to call me Samantha and not Sam. I'm a girl. And it's like, no, that's not,
You
that's
don't
not cool.
self-proclaim like I'm a genius, and I self-proclaimed it. Like you can't
Right.
just do that shit. You can't just say you solved the math equation, one damn equation. Now you a genius.
Exactly.
But I remember some happened out here one time at a club, and from what I was told from the story, the guy was dancing on the dance floor with a fine ass woman grinding. He was on a grinding hard, and when they pulled him to the side, it's like, yo, my man. I said, dude, man. He's like, get the fuck out of here. And then when like multiple people vouched, like, yes,
Yep.
that is a dude. Dude kind of lost his shit, and then now he's embarrassed. On top of that, and he feels violated.
Yeah, because he didn't know. And now
Dude was
everybody
straight.
saw. And
Right. So now he feels some kind of way. But yo, when the club let out, dude took a knife to his back, man.
Fuck.
You know, he didn't die, but he was trying to kill his ass.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's just real, man. You play with fire when, you know, I don't know if there's, because I'm pretty sure there's transgenders that get a thrill off of trying to turn people without
I'm
saying
sure.
they're,
Yeah,
who
yeah.
they are, what they are. You know what I mean? It's like, no, I just want to turn a straight guy. It's like fascination. Makes it feel real to them.
Right.
You know, like it's a real thing. You know, the straight guy thinks I'm a straight woman. I'm going to trick him. I'm going to fool him.
Right. Just anal and then let the dong flop. You know what I'm saying? Like, woo!
Damn, baby, take your clothes off. What's that, a belt? Like, no, then what? That shit's still attached to you. Oh, we fighting.
Right? Oh.
It's me and you, and it's going down, and I'm not going down. It's going down.
And you're not going down either. Get the fuck off my dick. No, man, but there's some dudes that look fucking pretty as hell as a girl. As weird as that shit sounds.
Who was the comedian? Oh man, the chubby girl, the chubby lady, sister with the short hair, where she had that bit where she was like, she goes, listen, for all you fellas out there, if her hair look good, her nails look good, and her toes is done, toes match the things to that, and her belt's done, this is that, boom, boom, like everything was perfect. She said, you might want to check him because the dick probably bigger than yours.
Oh, shit.
Ain't no one supposed to be that damn perfect. You know, like
Right.
a lot of the ones that are trained like that, they could do it better.
They've
than
been
some
made
women.
up. Yeah, yeah.
Like, oh shit, how did you pull that off? But you know,
That's out of control.
Diddy might be. You know, they say that fame and shit. You know, he might be bored with just regular booty. You know, like,
Right?
you know, I might want to try dick tonight.
Right, you never know. Like, if you get laid as much, like, you got to figure there's got to be some weird shit going on to where a person like Diddy has probably been able to get laid literally as much as he wants to.
Much, whenever.
So maybe he just turned a corner at one point and was just like, I'm done with pussy. Let me try it out.
Try it out.
Fuck it.
They got strong hands.
I need a tighter grip. I need a tighter grip.
Oh my god. And it's insane because, you know, you think about it, what's really fucked up is like being a guy, they are guys, they know what we like because they're guys. And
Right.
They know what guys like to be. It's like, hold the fuck on. You know, so guys, if she not making mistakes when she doing this shit.
If she's not making
If
mistakes.
she's not making mistakes doing it, if you don't be like, oh wow, careful what the teeth. Like if she's not doing certain things you might have to guide her through, just reach down there, give it a feel.
Yo,
But-
there are girls, man, I've had before that are just like, they don't understand because they don't have a dick that would just do some fucking kung fu grip on your dick, just like, grabbing it like they're trying to pull it out the stone. You know what I'm saying? Grabbing it like, I have the power. It's like,
You know what?
no.
But somehow, some way, I don't blame them. I do, but I blame the last motherfucker she fucked with that like that.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah.
Because there's some sick motherfuckers out there like, you
Right.
that shit, kick me in my balls, pull my dick. Like,
Exactly.
no, that's not the way. You know.
Yo, there's a couple, man, just Google like woman boxing nutsack. There's a couple videos out there of girls just like, brr, 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 brr.
It is a thing, and I had to talk to a couple ladies before about this in my situations. I don't know if every guy, I just know for me, after I release my load, because I don't know if they get it from movies or just certain guys, after the load is released and they start going real crazy, that's not. I'm like, oh no,
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
I don't like that feeling.
You
know
could
what I
catch
mean?
a palm to the side of the head off that word.
But I guess from asking these couple of ladies, they've ran into dudes that like it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? After they release it, they just go sick and rip my shit. Yeah, like no, it's like
Go
listen,
sick.
like my back is arched. I'm hunched in, and I'm like, oh, give me a second. Don't do that. Like I'll be ready to go in a couple minutes, but not immediately when you're yanking. Is it prime time? Baby, I'm sorry. I might have released too much.
Oh, that is so fucking funny.
But I don't know if you ever dealt with that, but it was like, no, we not all into that shit. you know?
Yeah.
Like the finger up the
torture. Yeah.
butt. You have a girl ever ask you that? Like, put my finger up your butt?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm one day before I get too old, I'm gonna ask a girl to milk my prostate. I'm down with it. Just let me just be like, you know what? I heard about it. Let's try it. I would make sure that the woman does not have a dick herself. You know, so I'm gonna do like the real no homo shit. Just be like, you know, all right, you don't got a dick. All right, you know what? Let's try it. Let's get a graft.
So okay, so the milk and the prostate.
Supposedly, your prostate is supposed to be the male G spot.
This is why.
supposed to be-
They say that these guys are like it because
Yeah.
they said just the fingertip is supposed to be right in a zone that is the mind blowing orgasm. I'm too nervous. I feel like I could take the word.
I feel like most of the women I've dated too have like nice nails. That scares the shit out of me. You know what I mean? It's not a gay thing because I'm just like, you know, I'm not gay, so
Right.
I'm not, like, and if it's a girl putting something in or near you, probably,
Yeah,
that's
But I'm just not trying to shit out a lead press on.
exactly. I'm not trying to be like, and I feel like it's another thing girls might not understand. If perhaps they got a finger in there and then they take it out like the lawnmower type, just, and you're like, oh, there it goes.
Like you should be the doctor. What's those doctors? Proctologists? Is that the
Yeah.
one with the finger? You should be one of those doctors. It's funny because I ran into a doctor one time and she was an Indian lady. She's mad cool people. And I was I didn't know what kind of doctor she was. I was like, oh, you know, she came home buzzing one night when I worked somewhere she lived at. And she was like, oh yeah. And I said, what kind of doctor are you? And she looked at me all drunk and staggering. She said, just threw the
Just put
finger
one
on me. I'm like, oh, okay, right. There are many men that don't like you at all.
Right. But I think, I'd rather have a woman do it than because like me, I had
Big fat finger dude.
right? I had some stomach issues and some backdoor issues, and I had a hemorrhoid that my doctor had to do, and he's a Russian doctor, so he don't give a shit. He's just like Drago on the fucking. And now I know this is what you guys tune into the podcast for, is to hear stories about the hemorrhoids. But man, because they got to put. This thing sucks about getting older. I'm 34 and already, you know, just digestive issues and shit like that. But what they have to do is they have to put it's a rubber band that they put around the hemorrhoid inside of you.
Rubber band, man.
But he's just like business. You know what I'm saying? And I remember the first time I was going to get it, I was like, man, I'm going to moan when he puts his finger in my ass. Like, I was like, I wanted to do it so bad. But when the time comes,
It's total violation.
yeah, there's no joking around. When the time comes, it was just like,
It's like
and the whole time he's just like, loosen. You gotta ease up. You gotta ease up.
your
'Cause
muscle
my, 'cause
relax.
my ass is like, you know.
It's exit only, man. He's like, and now
Yeah.
you're talking Russian, so it's like a weird Russian porn. You must relax. I'm going to put finger inside now.
Exactly.
I'm going to wiggle. Like, no.
But I will say, whatever lube they use, I want that shit. Because that was like, any girl that ever complained about anal, I would just be like, no, we need this shit. And
Look at this. Like, you didn't even know it happened.
Exactly.
And that was the thing with me. It's like I'm not anti-anal with my ladies. I don't throw it out there initially. Like
There's got to be some prep beforehand.
Yeah, and if she's like, yeah, go back there,
Mm-hmm.
you know, I'm like, cool. You know, I mean, some people are like, nah, baby, I want to fuck her in the ass, man. I just want to go, you know. It's mainly like,
want to go sick.
That's the half white side of me. I've seen a lot of my white boys, dude, I'm going to go in the ass, man. Right in the ass, bro. You know, brothers, they be like, nah, I'm going to bust her open. Like, I can't do that. But if she's upon request, I can handle that request.
If she writes in the request 3 weeks earlier, lets
Yeah.
me know.
But I will have to say, because we let everything out on this show.
I've had shit on my dick
You
before.
did, yes,
Definitely.
my very first experience, man.
Pull out.
Listen, it was I was back there like, yeah, it was kind of wet, baby. How does it get wet like that? Hello, there's shit. I pulled that shit out and
You
I'm
ever,
already.
you know how it gets wet? You ever take a dump, then stand up and piss on the shit, and it breaks apart? That's what happens, bro. Right there. That's what happens.
And it was like I'm already chocolate, and and like it looked like a pudding pop melting.
Double dip.
You know what that looks like when a pudding pop melts? That's what my dick was looking like. And I'm sitting there like, And she's like, I'm so sorry. I'm so embarrassed. You're embarrassed.
I got shit on my dick.
That ain't going to come on for at least a week. I'm going to be
Right.
scrubbing. Like, oh, my God. So it was a turn off for a while for me, man. I
Yeah.
had to really be like, a couple females like, come on. Like, oh, no. Let me get a couple drinks.
Right? Well, and just you don't want to smell shit while you're fucking. Like, I know some
Right.
senses turn off and things that you wouldn't maybe normally like, you would like, but yeah, you just don't want to be
Right.
smelling shit while you're fucking. It's that.
Smells. always
That's the
in
last
air.
thing you want. So then what? You take a dump and get a boner? Like, come on. You don't want that shit. Like, if those two are connected in your head of shit and sex, you don't want
my
that.
God. Well, sex are connected with other things. Like this man coming in the house over here before we did a show one night. To the T. Shorty just left. You know, had to get a quick one in, baby. So he comes in, he goes, yeah, it smells like sex and incense in here. To the T. Just finished having sex and incense was burning. It has its own scent.
It's
together.
got it.
It's like,
See, it's a tinge.
it's like, ooh, yep. Yeah, that's going down right there. It's just like when you're smelling your mustache afterward. Like, yeah.
Is that? Yep.
I mean, it's got to have a smell, right? I mean, I think I was with one person one time, and I think she just douched a lot. Because it was like just nothing. It
Just
was,
water.
yeah, it was like almost like, I think there's something wrong here. It's supposed to have that vajayjay smell.
Right.
This is
It's supposed to be a certain pH.
It's like, yeah, some off with your palate. Your pH balance off.
Going in there with the eyedropper and just let me test my kit and just make sure this shit is right.
Right underneath my fish tank. I'm gonna go grab me a kit. Hold on, baby. Boink,
Let me
boink.
check your pH, boo.
It's a little high. You gotta get a little more sodium here. Eat this salted
That's
pretzel.
That's a fucking pickup line if there ever was one. Let me check your pH, ma.
Oh my God! Check that pH.
Let me check that. No, but anal sex is funny too, where there's girls that will just they're the younger like some Catholic school girls and shit. They'll just get fucked in the ass because their pussy is a virgin. You know,
That's a thing.
yeah, that's a thing. That shit
Whoa.
is weird.
And they say I'm a virgin on top of that.
Yep.
Because
But you've been taking it up the dumper for
right, the vajayjay makes you the virgin, but I'll give head and take it up the ass because that's totally not what that.
yeah.
Then what are you waiting for? Like, I need to find the right one. They're plugging you in the ass.
Right? I need to find the right one, but my asshole's blown out.
I'm just trying to see that. Like, you're a virgin, huh? He's like looking then, whoo, like he broke the goddamn bottle. He going down on her and shit, take a little breath and then the air comes and hits the like, whoa. There was a bottle noise there, a glass bottle effect.
Glass bottle bottom boat.
Listen, that should
funny.
be a new album cover right there. Just glass bottles and that sound. Oh,
That is
man.
so fucking funny. Just, it's my first time. But why is there a pink sock hanging out of your asshole, boo?
Someone
there's
has been
problems
here.
here.
Somebody planted.
Some detective shit. On some clue shit.
I think it was Mr. Plum with the wrench in this motherfucker. Planted a flag in your ass. Oh, that's like
It was Colonel Mustard with the bowling pin up your asshole, bitch. Holy
For y'all that are
shit.
too young to know Clue, it's a good game. Bring it back. You know.
It was a classic movie too. That shit was weird.
What? Really? Did I see Clue?
You
When did that come
definitely
out?
saw Clue a long time
Was
ago.
it? I
Yeah.
wonder if I seen that one, man. Was Macaulay Culkin in it?
Should have been.
He should have been. Who was Miss Plum? J Lo. Way before her time. Was it about
it was-
80s?
Yeah, it was in the 80s.
Oh, okay.
Tim What's his name?
It's not Buck too.
Tim.
Not Allen.
No, he was Tim. Not Conway. Tim. He played a million fucking things. You would definitely know him.
You seen him? But he was in the 80s, big in the 80s though.
Yeah.
Like I fucking love the 80s movies, man. I feel like that's where a lot of originality came for scripts and shit.
Speaking of that, they're making a new Crocodile Dundee with
Get the fuck out of here. Who's being Croc?
Kenny. He's his son. You know the dude that plays Kenny Powers. What's his name?
Seth.
No, not him.
I'm talking about Kenny Powers. I'm talking about Austin Powers.
No. Kenny Powers. This is great audio right now. What the fuck is his name? He's big in comedy. He's
Kenny Rogers.
Let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, we're gonna get a quick look up, man. But Crocodile Dundee, if y'all don't know, if you ever hear the line they're gonna put the line in there. I know it's gonna be, that's not a knife. This is a knife.
Shit, that's in the trailer, bro.
Oh, was it? Oh,
Yeah.
there's a trailer for it.
There's a teaser. It's not necessarily a trailer. It's a teaser.
Tease.
Danny McBride is his name. You know
Danny-
who he is.
I have to know this
show you
nigga
the
by
picture
being a
real
nigga
quick.
by all means.
That's who he is. You know who he is. He's been in Pineapple Express.
yes.
He's been fucking everything.
Okay, he was the dealer
Yeah.
in Pineapple Express with the neck brace and shit when they was beating his ass down.
So Danny McBride, he's playing the
Okay.
son of Crocodile Dundee, the long lost son of Crocodile Dundee.
He's funny. He's gonna do a good job.
Yeah.
Okay, but the preview looked pretty dope though.
It's just a little teaser of him like on top of a mountain, and then the camera gets to him, and he does the "that's not a knife" thing. This is a knife. So
Okay.
it's
All right, I'm down with that.
Yep.
I look forward to that. I know. What else is coming? Deadpool 2 is coming out this year.
DPT.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to catch that one because Deadpool was pretty dope, man. I was like, you know what? One kind of caught me off guard. I didn't think I was gonna. I didn't know if I was gonna like. I can't say I didn't think. I didn't know if I was gonna like, but it was pretty dope. Was Ant-Man. I thought that shit was pretty dope, man.
I
don't
still
know.
haven't seen it. You know me with movies. I fucking miss everything. But I
I get down my movie, but Paul Rudd played Ant-Man. I like Paul Rudd. He's funny.
Paul Rudd's good.
He did a good
he's
job.
also a fucking vampire because he has not aged a day. And since he looks like he could play Clueless 2 right now.
Minus the work. You think he got work done?
He might have. I don't know.
Did he find the one that works?
He might have found the one plastic surgeon that actually works.
Not the one that John Travolta went to?
Oh, God.
Johnny T.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, how much worse could it be if you just left it alone? You know?
I think you get more roles that way. Look at Morgan Freeman. He's like, I don't need to do anything to my face. I'm just going to get these roles.
For real.
Like, go ahead, Morgan. He and his little, because I got the cookies. Me and my brother, my grandmother used to have them. We used to call them chocolate chips, the little moles and shit. And as you get older, you get more of them. As you notice, Bill Cosby, you look at him now, 80, he's got them everywhere. Like,
Yeah.
Bill had a couple. So I know by the time I'm up there in age, I'm going to have the cookies, chocolate
Yeah,
chips like
connect the
grandma.
dots.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice, but if it worked for Morgan Freeman, it's going to work for me too. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
just let it age, let it happen. You can get roles like that.
Get that character going.
You know what I mean? Clint Eastwood. Look at him.
He looks like he's about to go. But he has for like the past 10 years, so who the fuck knows?
He was one of those guys that even when he was young, he kind of looked old. I don't know what it
Yeah,
was.
yeah.
Like, Clint, how old are you? Benjamin Button ass nigga, what is going on?
Yeah, you could never imagine him being young.
Yeah.
No way.
But, all those, my pops, I remember him watching all those fucking Westerns and, when he watching on the weekends, watching Hang 'em High, Fistful of Dollars, Clint. Like, all right.
Yep.
You're a black man watching this. Okay. If he was around Clinton, he's had rumors of
Right.
him
He's
not
not a
liking.
fan.
He's not liking us a little bit. Pop, you know this, right? Oh, okay.
I think he made a movie about it, to be honest with you. Didn't he make a movie where the Mexican kid was like...
that was actually a tough movie.
Yeah.
Gran Torino.
Yep.
That was the kid was Vietnamese. And then it was like and then the Spanish, the Spanish kids he was talking mega shit. Every little racial thing he had in his bone, he let out through that character a little bit.
Yeah.
He a little zipperhead beaner, it's like, oh shit, that shit you really say.
Yeah, he was dying to say
You
it.
know what I mean? Like, what is my character? What does that mean? It means you've always wanted to say it. You always said it.
Right.
Now you finally said it on the
Just
film.
wanted to get it in on camera.
And what was like Mel Gibson's thing? Is he
I think he's back in the game. I think he's been forgiven. He went off on Jews, I think.
Jews, yes. When he gets drunk, and I think gays too. I forgot.
Yeah, it might have been that Jews and gays are taking over
so
everything.
if you're like a gay Jew, you probably really hate Mel Gibson.
Right? Mel's
he gave
probably
you
not.
Passion of Christ, though, blood.
Passion of Christ was dope.
You know what I'm saying? Shut it down like the government. We're not gonna do politics, but I guess it was shut down. I don't.
Yeah, they say the
don't
government was
understand.
shut down, but I mean, who knows?
Is it ever shut down?
Ooh.
Listen, Big Brother's always watching. Meet me by the
Exactly.
trash for the chicken, nigga. The Big Brother is always
That
watching.
shit is real though. Like, we didn't talk about Xbox 360, did we? And
No.
we don't have to go into the entire, but man, that shit is real. With like, there was one time I was talking about buying an Xbox 360. So me and him, we were talking about Xbox 360. We kept saying Xbox
Is it the ones that come
360.
with 2 controllers or one?
I wanted the base model that doesn't come with one, like because I already had a controller, so I was gonna go with the base model that didn't come with one. But
Did it come with one at all? All right.
so we kept talking about Xbox 360, and the next day on my phone, fucking boom, every single ad is for Xbox 360 on Facebook. The ads on the side,
Yep.
on Instagram, and it's weird. It happened to me the other day at work where we got a delivery from WB Mason. I wasn't saying it all the time. It was literally like over my radio, WB Mason on site, boom. Like 2 minutes later, I'm going through Instagram, WB Mason ad. I'm like, man, this shit is real.
Who's speaking to me through the worlds?
The microphones are on.
Listen, they are out there. They are watching. You better believe everything you post on Instagram, everything you post, man, you are just being tracked, numbered. They know what you like. Why do you think your phone starts sending you ads? Because the shit you search on, what you search on your phone,
Right.
then you start getting ads like, oh, how did they know I like bubblegum, nigga? Because maybe you watch a lot of bubblegum videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always looking up shit on Amazon, and like, the phones are, listen, man, this whole, like, what was that
Listen,
movie?
I've never read a user agreement. You know what I'm saying? I click
Right.
yes. That's it. So
I go for it.
they probably told us all about it. We just fucking
Nobody
clicked yes.
finished the agreement. And the guy who's talking about it is the guy everybody thinks is crazy anyways. Oh, he's just a
Yep.
conspiracy theorist. He's fucking insane. But that whole movie with iRobot, man,
Yeah.
it's gonna go down. It's gonna go down. We're gonna have robots, because if you look at it now, I mean, you got it in like grocery stores with the self-checkout line. Like, if you're getting more and more of these stores, they're having more of those happen. Where,
Yep.
like, if you go in those, I went in Walmart, the 24-hour Walmart, after midnight, there are nobody ringing you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's all self-checkout in that one, and it's like somebody's like, you're good, you know?
Yep.
Now you're going to have a person just monitoring you. It's like the whole human contact is fading.
Yeah.
Listen, we're talking to you through a
Well,
screen.
speaking of those two, man, did you see the new sex dolls that came out that are fucking bad, like real good,
Real-
bad,
like,
but good, good
Oh
but
my
bad.
God,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
probably $10,000 for one. You win 10 grand, you get you a wife.
Yeah, but it's like that shit looks like a woman now.
That's
It's
crazy.
not that, you know.
And they probably tested to the point where the damn, it feels like real flesh, and
Yeah.
the mouth, eyes move, and got
It's one of those, it's getting scary for women out there because it's like, hey, man, she don't talk back. She don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And you could fuck this thing that looks right.
If you know, and it's almost looking at what's gonna really happen. We're gonna be men are gonna be subject to just sleeping with dolls.
Yeah.
And the women are gonna run the world.
That's true. That's
You know
true.
what I'm saying? And
But
listen,
that's the thing to where it's
I got
getting,
a daughter. Go for it, baby.
exactly. It's getting scary with like the consent and all that. And like, do we have to take selfie videos together with the girl of like, hey, just wanted to say I'm cool to fuck. You cool to fuck? Are you
She
cool to fuck?
said-
Are you saying this under
Right.
your own volition?
No,
Are you good?
right.
You haven't had any
That
alcohol? You
on
good?
top of written black and white. I need you to sign right here.
Exactly.
Initial
I'm
at
gonna
the
need two
bottom.
forms of ID.
Forms of ID.
Well, because it happened in some college where, all right, guy and girl are drunk. They decide to have sex together. The next day, this girl, her friends convince her that something bad happened, and because she was drunk, she couldn't consent to sex. Dude gets kicked out of school. But he was drunk too.
Yeah.
So where's the? Is
Right.
it just always? Is it like the
Did
divorce
it really
thing?
happen, or is it just like and there's motherfuckers out there that are some shiesty people that will take. I mean, don't get me wrong, they exist. Those motherfuckers that are raping people and they hide your women, hide your kids. They out
Yeah.
there raping everybody, but they out there raping people, man. And
Yep.
not everybody is though. So some of them, you can't believe every damn story, man. I
No.
don't think every single one of them is that. Like you said, that whole embarrassment thing of it, and it's just like, well, I don't remember what happened. Everybody's talking. I'm embarrassed. He raped me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Since I don't remember, because it probably was like him just being as drunk. Now, what about if we get raped? Is that
DMX said he got raped. But not from the guy and not from back, but from a woman.
From a
yeah.
woman. Get the fuck out of here. DMX got raped, y'all.
They say it's real.
I remember in my single days, I wanted to get raped a lot.
That's like these
Never
teachers
happened.
that the kids are fucking, and I'm like, word, ain't no teachers in my school were trying to fuck anybody.
Anybody, right? Oh, and if it happened, it was so on the low, and it's so impossibly on the low because that's
Yep.
like you come to school, yo, I fucked Miss Johnson last night. Shit was crazy. Like,
Yeah.
word?
There's no high school kid that's gonna be quiet about that.
Yeah, no, ever. It's like I don't know why any teacher thinks like, all right, don't tell anybody. He's like,
Yeah.
okay.
I want to know if that. Remember the teacher and the kid had the like 3 babies together, and they were together for a long time. I wonder if they're still doing good.
Wow. And was he
Valentine's
18?
Day is coming up, so maybe I'll send them a gift card if it still works.
Give me e-card, hearts.
Right? If they're still together.
Valentine's Day. Is it Hallmark?
Is it Walmart?
Is it Walmart? It's all the above. I'm gonna show some love. You know, I'm a sensitive ass, cancer ass man, so I do that shit, man. I do flowers and candies. I do all the shit hanging from the ceiling. I got something maybe in store. Got you.
Put the ribbon around the dick.
you know they got the little oh my God. Let me airmail some family shit real quick. Woo! The time, you know, when you kind of run into some shit in your parents' room or something that you wish you never found.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom, but yeah, we found. Dad had a pair of underwear that is just like a kind of man thong with a elephant trunk for the.
The cock muffler?
It's just like you know, you grab it, you're broke. Damn.
Right, Dad's dick was in there.
It's in there, and then he did something. God, it's terrible, man. Nobody wants to hear their parents getting it on in the next room.
Right? No, bro, I remember because, like I said, my first memory is being given a bath in the sink.
Yep.
That's my first memory. It's just like a flash memory I have of being in the sink getting washed. So,
Yep.
like, I had the stupid young, and man, I got the memories of my mom sitting us in front of the fucking TV, me and my brother, and just like, okay, me and Dad, we're gonna go have a shower, and we'll be back in a little bit. And I'm just like, you know, and as a little kid, you're like, okay, yeah, you guys go take a shower. And then now you're just like,
Y'all ain't said, or that water splashing and shit. I know what's going on in there. Coming out all happy. How you happier coming out, Mom?
right?
Yeah, it was rough, nigga. I know, like growing up, man, we lived in a 1-room apartment. You know what I mean? So it was like me and my brother shared a bed. Moms and my pops who raised us like his own. They were in the other bed, and it's like then as you're older, you feel like. Yeah, man, I feel for y'all a little bit. Like,
Yep.
no privacy. Y'all in a young age, in your prime. I get it, but as a kid, it's like, y'all wrestling? That might have been one of the. I am so sorry about all of this. Listen, that might have been one of the conversations where I kind of think I brought it up one morning, and I said that, and it was like, I got caught. So now they're like, "What do you think you?" Now they're like, kind of grilling me. What did you hear? What?
Yeah.
And I'm just like. I know, but I can't tell them I know, so I'm gonna say I did say y'all was wrestling.
Yep.
And I came up with this whole story. I was a storyteller back then. Listen, man, these bars were meant to happen at a young age. I was like saying, and he was winning. He was on top of you. He pinned you, and it's like, I went with this whole thing, but it's like I heard some things that I didn't want to hear.
Right.
But we in one fucking room.
But as it goes now, Dad, you're the champion. So, I mean, I guess you guys have a rematch later. But belt? You got the belt?
It was sweaty. Mom tapped out. I don't know what that movie did. If he was the Boston Crab. No, yeah. Oh my God. So yeah, my family members having sex with me in the room. Yeah, it's whatever. You know what I'm saying?
We all grew up with weird shit happening. I love it.
We all did things, man. I did some things with my boys back in the day that was kind of like, yeah. My man called me up. Yo, we got community. What's that mean? Oh, she's taking care of everybody?
It's communal.
It's community. It was, whew. And you know what's fucked up about that is I look back on it like, oh, I got a daughter. Like, I gotta build her up because I know now I look at it like, those girls were really lost, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? To do shit like that is like they were searching for some attention and love, and it was in the wrong place. But in my young, horny mind, it was in the right place.
Right.
But it's like I got a daughter, and I got to talk to her. Like, don't ever be like that girl who feels less, baby. You're the best. You know,
Yeah.
Bars there.
Yeah, you got to build them up with some self-respect, not to take fucking 10 dicks in one day.
It was a 4-pack of bogeys. Listen, there was some real hood shit going on, man, and it was whew. I'm not gonna say everybody's name that was there because their wives might watch this one day like, weren't we together back then?
No, but that is wild too to think of. Like, that girl's probably gonna grow up and have a family and a husband and all that
Right.
stuff, and that's where you're like, ooh.
Look, I'm all about, listen, fast life. You got to fast. You got down. You might have slept with some people. Hey, listen. I'm a guy, a young guy. Maybe I didn't hit home runs as much as I wanted to, but I was trying to hit everything if I had the opportunity. And that was that conversation I had one time with a female about how much easier it is for a lady to get laid, and she argue with me. No, it's not. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Like, regardless, wherever you are right now, you can go and get laid.
Right. Like, no, if you like, yeah, I want to fuck. Like, you don't understand those words. Like, if you tell a guy, I want to fuck right now, hello.
Yeah.
We are so stupid and horny with shit like, okay, right, all right. No,
Word.
we got to do wordplay and play the game. You know, it's a different flow.
Exactly. We gotta pretend to be smooth. Bitch, we ain't smooth.
I don't know. He's about smooth, right, baby? I'm smooth.
Right?
But no, it is, and this conversation was big, man. It's kind of like, no, ladies, listen, you got what we chase. So when you have what's chased, you have the advantage.
Exactly.
It's up to you.
When
to
you got the
open-
flag, when you got the flag that we're trying to capture,
right? I
What the
gotta
fuck?
storm the base. There's no other way to get that flag but to make that attempt. But it's you opening the legs. It's always up to you to either I'm gonna get this nigga some pussy, or I'm not gonna get this nigga some pussy. It's never us saying I'm gonna give him some dick. Well, I'm not gonna give him some dick.
Exactly.
It's gotta be. No, don't get me wrong. There's some moments where you might step off or something like.
no, I've turned down, as a power play before. You know what I'm saying? As a tactical advantage, I've turned down before. You know what I'm
I
saying?
can't do it like what?
Nah, it's just not going to be, not right now. You know what I'm saying? When you stay strong, perhaps you might have jerked off earlier in the day, so you're good. You know what I'm saying? So you
It was
just
none
like,
of that tape for you.
you know what?
anyway.
You know what? I already got mine today, so as much as it pains me,
Yeah. No,
not
good.
today for
Just
right
like,
now.
Then what is? Come on, ladies, be honest. What is it? Me? Nah, I gotta get him. You know what I mean?
Right.
It turns into this like, oh, I gotta get this nigga. You gonna turn me down? Oh, nigga, it's on now. It's challenge accepted.
It's rare. You know what I mean? It's rare,
It's
but
rare.
it's a
thing.
It's
You
a
know what
power
I'm saying?
play. Sometimes you gotta pull it out the tool
sometimes
belt.
It's like you might walk home and jerk off. Like, damn, I ain't really want to do that.
Exactly.
I felt I had.
You might
to.
be hiding your fucking boner. Like, you know what? No, I don't think so. No.
think so. We tuck it back, stand in
Exactly.
front of this counter real quick.
Let me tuck it in the waistband and just tighten the belt, cause no, we ain't gonna do it.
Let's be honest with ourselves, ladies. You can get ass, as is said, quicker than any man. Let's just be honest.
Exactly. And fucking social media ruined that shit because the girls that don't even look that good, and ladies, you're all beautiful if you want to believe that shit. But listen, I have no ego about my looks. I don't look great. Fucking there's, but social media ruined it for the average woman because now the average girl can go online and be like, oh, I don't feel that good. Or no. Or
shit that, like the pretty Hasidity chicks do and shit.
or the average girl can go online and be like, man, somebody please bring me Dunkin' Donuts. That bitch is gonna have Dunkin' Donuts in 35 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
You want a Dunkin'? I got you. You want a cheeseburger?
Did you want Starbucks instead, or what do you want to do?
Yo, the thirst is real out there.
Yeah.
If a motherfucker is trolling on some pages and scowling the fucking net, and he's like, oh, I got one.
Yep.
You know what I mean? He's gonna attack that motherfucker like a cheetah on a rabbit. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm going in, cuz I got a vulnerable one. I know she like a bag of shit, but nigga horny. You know what I mean? That's
Yep.
some motherfuckers ain't got no standards, man.
No, there'll be some average ass girls that are probably eating good every night because that shit's a donation. You know what I'm saying? That shit is a donation.
And by means, everybody has beautiful parts to them. Like I said, you got to know what you got. Me, I know I'm not fucking Brad Pitt. I'm not these motherfuckers that are. I'm not Shamar Moore. Sorry, baby, I know you love him. I'm not Shamar Moore. I'm not fucking LL with the lips and all. Know what you got. And know what you got that works for you. You know what I mean? And that's basically what it is. Like, I can't I can't do that pretty boy shit. Like, cause pretty boy niggas, they just don't have to really do much. They just kind of show up and bitches like.
They just show up and squint.
Right.
They squint and bite their bottom lip, and it's over.
And then that's the thing too, cause you could, and you see social media shit experiments, social experiments where people say get the same lines coming from two different dudes.
Yep.
The response is totally gonna be different. Either they're gonna be like, "Hey, how you doing today, lovely? Can I talk to you for a minute?" Pretty boy shit. You know what I mean? The ugly ass nigga like, yeah.
Yep.
Nah, I got a man. Oh, now you got a man. You got a man though.
Not trying to hear that, see?
Right. Unless that nigga got money, he pull up in something nice, then she going, oh yeah, that's cool. We can talk. We can hang out.
Oh yeah.
Now standards are all lowered and shit, But know what you got and what works for you. I knew I wasn't that dude, so it's like, you know what, this charm thing could work better for me.
Exactly. I might have to develop a personality, and this shit's just gonna work for me in the future as well.
And like the future personality shit, like I know a lot of pretty boys back in the day. Woof, they some lonely niggas. Shit caught up to them like, they ain't falling for it no more, cuz I don't have personality, and they caught on to me.
That shit is funny, and that shit is truth.
Yeah.
But hey,
Listen.
we ran over a little bit today. We're in the overtime right now,
OT.
we appreciate you joining us once again. Watermelon versus pumpkin. Every week, we don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about. We look at a couple of current topics, and then we branch. You know what I mean? We just go out into whatever we do. Sometimes we talk about getting our prostate milked. Sometimes we talk about the government shutting down. You never know what you're going to get.
Right. Mom banging in the next room in the shower. We don't know, nigga. It's going down.
But like we said, man, subscribe, do all that stuff. Share it with a friend. Be like, listen, there's this black guy and there's this white guy, and they're saying some stuff.
Embarrassing themselves and then talking about broads.
Exactly.
Thirst is real. I represent watermelon for all watermelon eaters. Seed spitting, this what we do.
I represent the pumpkin, that fall time. You know what it is.
Seasonal niggas.
Exactly.
We out here.
And we out here, bars.